Look at you, look at me, look at you, look at me. Okay, I need to look at you. And thought I would just give you some puggy love because if you're watching this video, you probably have your period and could use some puggy love. It works for me. I'll tell you what else works for me. Something I've discovered when I was very young. That's why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because I finally decided to write a book about it. And it's really hard for me to talk about. I'm not good at this stuff like you young girls are. You young girls have no problem with this stuff, especially being in front of the camera. So bear with me, and I'll tell you about it. I really think that it will make a huge difference for many girls in their lives. So first thing I need to say is I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm somebody who just discovered this thing, and I cannot believe that nobody's talking about it. So I've worked very hard to put all of my thoughts together for you in a book, because it seems pretty simple, and it is pretty simple for myself. And probably for others, but there's definitely lots of things to think about when you use this technique, and how and when you use the technique. And I'm sure there's risks involved, because there's always risks involved in whatever you do. And also the doctors have never talked about this before. So when I decided I wanted to tell everybody about this, at first I was like, whoa, this is pretty simple. It seems so natural. But then I realized I had to actually figure out why it works so well to relieve your cramps. It relieves your cramps like that. Gets all the blood out. Gets all the blood, the clots. And it speeds up your period. There's no doubt about it. I can't even imagine what my life would have been like had I not been able to use this to get through those days that I had that were so hard. I've been using it since I was, I think, about 13, and I'm still using it. When I get my period, that is, now. Speeds up your period, gets the blood out, relieves your cramps instantly. And I know that you can do many things to help your period, and everybody's different, but this one particular thing is a no-brainer. And it's a no-brainer because you can do it along with everything else. And in the book I put together a bunch of tips that you can read that will help you figure out to work the best way, to work this technique the best way. And everything else that you read about, whether it's herbs or homeopathy or acupuncture, acupressure, whatever it is, you can do this alongside with all of that. This is so natural, and it's so easy, and it works instantly, and it's so convenient because you only need your tub. What is it? You're sucking the water in and you're pushing it out. I know it sounds simple, but I've talked to a lot of people, and it is simple for me because I've been doing it my whole life. A lot of my friends can imagine it, and they're like, how do you do that? And I'm like, well, read my book. Read my book. So, did I tell you that I'm not a doctor? Okay. I think I already told you that. So, one more thing. Or not one more thing, but the next thing is, the name of the book is Self-Flush Guide, and you can find that on Amazon Kindle. Right now I only have it in digital form, but I'm going to work on getting it in print so that it can be distributed more widely, so that all girls can get this in their hands and benefit from it and read it with their moms or their best friend or their doctor and bring it into their doctor's office if they want to show it to them. When you read that book, you will learn how to flush the gush. Flush the gush. And then you can join the flushing the gush craze, because any girl who doesn't know how to do this, I think, is losing out. I think it's time to share it and spread it. Spread the way you make it work. Spread the way others make it work. Everybody's different, just like your period's different, and everybody experiences their periods differently. One little inside tip or whatever can just help the other girl do it and make it work for them. But I have a lot of information in my book. I would also love it if you could follow me on Pink Tub, Facebook and Twitter. That is my name, because that's what it's all about. You can get your Pink Tub on. Pink Tub, Facebook and Twitter. And we will all talk about how we are releasing our own Mother Nature. I can't think of anything else I need to say. I'm not really comfortable with making this video, like I said, except that I just cannot say to you enough how important I want to share this with everybody. And once again, you know, I'm not a doctor, and I described it the best way I could in the book. And I welcome anybody who wants to talk about this in the medical community with me and others. I really hope this helps you get up off the bed, off your couch, out of that fetal position, helps your fainting episodes relax. I just want to help. So read the book, share it with your mom, your doctor, anybody else, before you feel like you can actually do this safely. And that's about it. I don't know what else to say, because I spent so much time writing this book. I wanted to have everything in the book for you. I don't want to leave anything out. I shared everything with you, and that's about it. And I would love to hear your feedback. I want to talk to you girls about this. I want to share it with you. You're all suffering, and I have the best thing ever to show you, I believe anyway. So once again, please follow me. You can find me as Pink Tub on Facebook and Twitter, and that's it. Right? So I hope you can feel the rhythm and release your inner Mother Nature and hear the music and get up off that couch. And one more thing.